All right. Okay. I think we're good. Yes. Debating if you want to put on the pirate hook. The pirate hook. I say go for it, man. Look your best. Bomb kit is really interesting. Huh. You hate the dual class from Guild Wars 1? Yeah, I mean, it was kind of both really cool and really not so cool at the same time. I'm trying to remember where we left off. We might be on the verge of one of those Shatterer events. Let me check that out. Because we could do the Shatterer real quick before we move on out of this map, for sure. Yeah, I'd say that's starting. Gonna have to move up a little bit if we want to get after that, though. You guys will realize eventually, I think. There you go. I don't think it's actually happening, or I'm just too far away. I think, okay, yeah, it's definitely about to start. I didn't look at timers or anything, I just heard the growls and saw the commander tags. We'll see what the Shatterer fight is like on free-to-play.
That feels better.
Oh, snap. We'll see what this does to my frames. Can't use the launch pads. So... this is real weird. I haven't played any big events like this since I played Engineer. Oh my gosh. Try to get some tags if I can. I just switched some skills around, not sure that it's the best for what we're doing right now, but I haven't done this fight but maybe twice since they reworked it. Oh snap. Let's get after that dragon hand. Okay, okay. Still got those crystals. I might be able to take those out at as a level 46. I just got an achievement. Look at that. Ooh. Maybe I can just get up in here. Drop some bombs, perhaps. Not really sure how Engineer's bomb kit works. The stream's not actually up. Well, we're gonna have to wait until after this now, or I can run off to the side for a second. Hey there. Somebody's seeing the stream. Okay, I got some viewers. It started a little late. It wasn't working for some reason, so... But it does seem like it's working now, at least. Let's get all these Shatter achievements real quick. Oh, man. Let's get off of this. This is doing me no good. Should have stayed on Flamethrower for this. Oh, don't kill me. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, frames are dead. I have 0 frames. Sorry if this looks absolutely terrible. I kind of expected this, but still wanted to try it. Haven't done anything like this on the stream yet. Yeah, I think it's finally started. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of crazy delay now. Hopefully not, but... Oh, I got a wooden chest. Branded strong box.
Protected.
Hey there. Yeah, welcome. It's all good. Can't even really see what's going on, but I'm sure this will be a good chunk of XP once it's all done. I also forgot to mention that this was happening today. I usually put something out on Twitter, but I feel like in the future I'll probably just designate when I won't be streaming, which shouldn't be an issue for at least a little while here. I do have something coming up in a few months. I won't be able to attend a stream, but until that day comes, let me get that res. Level up. Well, we haven't even finished the event yet. Hey, Dark Wolf. Not entirely sure how this works anymore. I'm used to being able to use the launch pads and get up there, but I can't do that on a free-to-play account. Okay, it's just them. Bloodstone Crazed Beast. Well, we're kind of preoccupied right now there, Guild Wars. I used to this elite either. It's a bad time to switch up the build, but I had to mess around with it at least a little bit. It's been kind of the same since we started, so. Ooh. Got some heals on that last one. Nice. Not a lot. Alright. Well. What did I get? Not surprised. I don't believe I had anything from last time that was super worthwhile, or at least not my level. Get rid of some of these at least. I don't have any good salvage kits yet. Kind of just been doing map completion. Just get rid of all that. Got 3 of these from the events we did last time, I'm guessing, because we only got 1 here, I believe. $24 magic. Alright. How do? I do fine. How y'all doing? Well, we can just grab this chunk of map over here that I do not have yet. And then we can head elsewhere. Do a fine? I do a fine as well. Grab this waypoint. Get me out of combat, please. Ain't nobody here. You on your raptor mount? Oh, if only I could have my mounts. That's what I did after the stream last time. I logged in on my main account, got on the raptor, and just kind of enjoyed it for a little while. Feel so slow without mounts now. Oh, get out of here. All right. Trying to remember how we can leave this map. It's level 50. But I really don't think that what I want to do is stay here a ton longer. I do have that point. Hi there, Mr. Spider. Okay, fair enough. I definitely don't have that yet. And grab that real quick. I mean, I'm 47. As long as we take it easy at the very entrance, I think we'll be okay.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
What is my Condi cleanse on this guy? Did I just switch everything around and remove that from myself? Probably. Hey, King Tats, what's going on? We do have a hero challenge as well. I probably should have just come over here for that anyway. Oh, this is just a commune? Rich Iron Vein. I'm sure my gathering tools are garbage right now. Haven't played Guild Wars 2 in a while, but I still watch every video. Well, hey man, I appreciate that. I know not all of them are probably what you're looking for. But, well, I guess I still get XP, but I don't really want to get a bunch of ruined stuff in my already limited free-to-play inventory. Good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Can I? Yep. Let me get this waypoint. Yes. Then we can just head over there. Good call. Works for me. We can like I said, I'm at about 47.5. It's level 50 zone, but there's 3 of us. I think we'll be fine. Alrighty. Saw something in the chat there. For me, stream start at 10. Well, then for you, it's actually a Friday night stream, and you will never be mad at me for calling it a Friday night stream, even though it starts at Friday at midnight for me, making it the Saturday night stream. Let's talk facts. Yeah, I was waiting for some people to gather, but yeah, that is a fair question. How you guys feeling about that new mount? I think it looks really cool. I'm excited to see what the skins will be for that mount. I'm really hoping it's not a ton like the Griffin, or I don't know. This might just be me as a guy who got the Griffin right away, and it was like a prestigious reward that you could get if you had some gold and all that fun stuff, and you wanted to do the mini quest, or whatever you want to call it, the collection achievement for that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if that mount's too much like the Griffin, then it's just an easier way to get a flying mount, and I'm not really all that crazy about that. I suppose, you know, the flying mount itself should not be gated to just people who have 250 gold, right? But it'll just depend. I guess it's fast vertically, from what I understand. It'll be fast climbing up, too. It seems to be able to climb cliff faces and stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool. But it did appear to have a lot of the same Griffin animations, jumping up, and I imagine it's going to have the same kind of gliding functionality that the Griffin has. It just won't be turbocharged fast moving out. So, I mean, if it's a glorified glider, I guess that's okay. I mean, a main worry of mine every time they add a mount is, will it be different from the existing mounts? Sometimes that's the case. But I mean, even at the launch of Path of Fire, the Jackal and the Raptor were already a little closer than I wanted them to be, so...
Calm down, old-timer.
Sort of a generic version of it. I only have... excuse me, I don't know what's up with my throat tonight. I only have a few of... Well, I have the skills unlocked for the engineer, but I don't have many of the traits just yet. So, it's, I did try to look at builds before playing tonight instead of just slapping something together, but... Event soon here, escort? Okay. Yeah, we could do the event for sure.
I don't know. We're not as young as we used to be. I may not remember much these days.
Yeah, I am curious to see how it's going to play out, to see what the acquisition method is for the new flying mount, but it does seem like it's going to be heavily tied to the story. That clip of Kraukatoric flying, it definitely seems like we're going to be flying directly behind, either on an airship or maybe on our mount. They did have that one shot at the end of the Kraukatoric teaser trailer where you can kind of see that they were adding a new mount, but it's not at the same time as they show Kraukatoric, if I recall, right? So I don't know if that'll be a thing or not. I'm kind of curious what the new mastery will be for the final chapter, because it's all been Crystal Champion, right? It's all based around Aurene. So how are they doing that? How's that gonna play out? We won't talk about anything too crazy. It's gaming dragging around. I don't want to make anybody upset. Hey, release one of my hounds. I'm not giving you another one until the other one comes back. Okay, what is this? Release hounds for more kennel to help you destroy. Okay. I don't know where my original... Oh, is it Scruffy here? Well, you can tag along. Could you keep that dragon that small keep up with Krauk? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be enormous. I feel like in that most recent trailer he was a lot smaller, but it might just be a scale thing. You know, the camera angle and everything might make him look a bit smaller. Also, I mean, this is a video game. They have to keep the size reasonable, so maybe he actually is a bit smaller now. I just remember at the end of Path of Fire, you see his giant dome, and he's enormous. He's so big. Yeah, like I said, it might just be a perspective thing, because there's really nothing to gauge his size off of. It was just the vibe I got while watching it. I know it's like, oh, your vibe, huh? But it's just how I perceived it when I was watching the trailer. He just seemed smaller to me. I don't know. I guess at the end of Path of Fire, he's sort of coming in with the storm and everything, and you're on a platform, so the perspective there might just make him seem a bit bigger, or they just wanted that to be one of those moments where it's like, oh my god, you know, there's a dragon behind me. So they just made his head big, but...
nothing left but stupid Flame Legion junk.
Fly, not glide. Yeah, they compared it to a helicopter
Fast as the wind.
instead of a jet plane, and the, you know, the jet plane being the Griffin, so I'm sure it'll be different enough. My main worry always, like I said, with these is that they'll add a new mount and it'll somehow kind of detract from the other ones. Because like the double jump with the wing flap you get on the Griffin already trivializes the jump of a lot of other things. Not quite as much as, say, the Springer, right? Like, the Springer's always going to be top dog. It's just that you can definitely make some jumps with those double wings that players who don't have the Griffin would probably just use the Springer for, so I guess it's kind of nitpicking, right?
What have we? Looks like a human camp to me. A poorly guarded.
I'm just very curious to see where this is going. I'm thinking... So, okay, what is it? Today is the 13th, so we got Super Adventure Box through next week. When is... excuse the silence for a second here. So that's next Thursday. So Super Adventure Box is here until next Thursday. And then will the following week be the trailer announcement, or will that be next Tuesday? How's that playing out, guys? How do you think?
I am mighty.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Oh no, that's fine. Use whatever amount of English you can, and I will do my best to reason through it. I speak one language, so who am I to judge anybody for attempting to speak a second?
You wanted to settle the scores.
What were you saying, though? Oh, the air currents, like the updrafts from Heart of Thorns? Yeah, I think people have wanted that for a good long while at this point. Alright.
Looks like they've been training. Too bad.
Oh, look, a mastery point. Let me just grab that. Can I have it? Can you collect mastery points? Holy crap, I didn't know that. Knew there was one of the Corteria Mastery Insights around here somewhere, but I didn't think I could actually get it. I'm gonna have to check that out when we're out of combat. See, this is why you actually play the content, right? On the free-to-play account, so you know for sure when you make the video.
Exit.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
Hey, Gaming Dragon, welcome to the stream. You're a little late, but no worries. we're just doing some more leveling on Engineer and checking out free-to-play, so nothing too insane from what the norm has been so far. I do think next time I might try to do something a little different. I know we did Super Adventure Box, but I want to switch it up a little bit. Maybe play a little PvP for a night or something. We'll see. We could always do something on my main account as well. I know a couple of you guys were trying to get into Fractals. I'd definitely be down for that.
That's a job well done, eh? Not quite. There's one more thing to do. Hey, there's an idea. Let's get out of here.
Well, I'm not sure. I imagine that the points just save here, and then if I buy an expansion, they'll all show up, but I'm not sure. I'm sure someone's got the info out there on that, though. Oh, man. What are my underwater weapons, even? Yeesh. Alright. Until you buy an expansion? Okay. How will we get this, the sky scale? I'm thinking there's going to be some sort of collection, right? I mean, that much you can pretty much guess at. The roller beetle even had it when they sort of just dropped that in randomly as well. Thing is like the sky scale definitely won't be, at least in my mind, won't be part of the Crystal Dragon Mastery line, because they didn't do that with the roller beetle. It was separate. But I'm starting to think that maybe we didn't get a Crystal Dragon, or Crystal Champion, rather, Mastery when they added the Roller Beetle, did they? I'm not sure. I'd have to look back now. Alright. Event completed. We move out. Oh, no, we might as well just go down this way, I guess. Sorry, guys. Not to disorient you. I didn't think the Beetle collection was too obnoxious. It's like, the collection achievements obviously aren't the most ideal content in the game most of the time. Some of them are, I think, are kind of fun. But, I mean, the whole game doesn't really have regular questing, so it's the closest thing you'll get. And I don't mind a little bit of traditional questing. It's just like, I don't know, I've played other MMOs, and the whole game is just a quest log, and I hate that. That drives me crazy. I just get so bored, and I don't care about the story anymore at all. Oh, what do we got over here? Is there something here I'm not thinking of? Yeah, I don't know what people are... It might just be an idle farm, I guess. I hear a lot of turrets, so probably. What do you farm here? Piles of dust? Not really sure what you'd get out of this. Seems like it won't be optional like Beetle. Yeah, I'm thinking that... See, that's why... It all depends on if it's going to be part of completing the story, right? So if to finish the final episode you actually need that, then they're probably going to make it a lot easier. And that's my main concern for it being too much like the Griffin. Because it's not going to be hard to get. So it's like a little bit of the prestige goes away from the Griffin. A little bit. Like I said, they'll be different. It'll be different enough. I'm not that worried about it. I mean, I guess we could finish out this heart. Maybe they're just farming the heart? I doubt that they would just idly farm the heart, though. Usually if you see the minions and turrets, though, that means there's a lot of gameplay going on. Look at that. It's the only way to play Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that the sky scale will be limited to the new map, which does appear to be in the mists, and I'm pretty pumped about that. I know there was some data mining from that shaman. I don't know if I'll be able to show it on here, really. No, because I don't have any Path of Fire, but it's like... in Vabi, like, I want to say somewhere in here-ish. Somewhere. They slightly updated the map, and so people speculate that there'll either be a portal there, or that's where we'll be joining up. So it's the problem with playing the free-to-play account. I don't have half the map unlocked even yet, so...
That's refreshing.
This is not my favorite heart. We can just, skedaddle, honestly. I'm not too worried about this. Come back for this. I have been planning one night just sitting down and going back to 100% the maps that we've... You know, we got like 50-ish% in. Just for a few extra levels. And some mats, because I will probably want to level up at least one crafting discipline. Get this hero point. See, I don't remember seeing a video or anything on that farm. I have no idea what that is. Wonder if something specific just is like an occasional drop? Unless it's some sort of low-tier crafting material, I'm not really sure. Might have just spilled some drink. Give me a sec here, guys. Sorry. Oopsie. Also, I do apologize if my keyboard's loud. I'm trying to be gentle with it, but I did just get a new one. I don't usually have a mechanical keyboard, so this one might be a little bit louder. Now you guys are listening for it. Before, you didn't even notice, right?
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I'm not a very coordinated person. That's why I sit in front of a computer most of the time.
Fast as the wind.
I was the kid who couldn't hit the ball off of the tee in T-ball, so... Yikes, right? Very much, my younger brother got all of the athletic genes in our family, so... You heard something like we fight in the sky? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping for that, honestly. I think that would be one of the more interesting ways to wrap this up. Here's another question, though, is do you think we'll actually be wrapping this up? Do you think this is the end of Kralkatorrik? Or do you think that... I mean, it's called War Eternal, so... Based on that name alone, there's a couple things floating around in my head, but... I'm not entirely sold that this will be the end of Kralkatorrik just yet. Yeah, let's just get this real quick. I'm gonna try not to just zero in on grabbing these little chunks of map that I seemingly am addicted to doing.
I feel energized.
I don't know how they could wrap in one more up. Yeah, also, wouldn't it be kind of lame if... Because, I mean, the previous episode, we fight him head on, and it, you know, doesn't work out, right? So, I don't know. I just feel like it would be kind of bad if the very next episode is, okay, well, it didn't work out last time, but just deal with it, you know? Like, just go back. This time, because friendship, or, you know, whatever the reasoning. Can we turn these in somewhere? We could put these in the caskets, can't we? Find, return. I imagine if you do the wrong one, you have to fight a thing, but that also counts for the heart. So, I mean, oh well. Oh. Come here, I'm gonna fight you with your own weapon. Or, you know, they'll fight you, whichever. We can do this all day. Oh, there is an event over here. I see you guys. I'm coming. Oh, it's one of the Rift events. Look at that. You guys want to do it? I mean, I'll probably get erased, but we can give it a go. Feel like it's going into the afterlife. Alright. So we just need these red circles. I'm not going to make that one. Give me one over here, please. We're almost through it already anyway. Oh, dang. That should have been me. Sorry. The way this has been going is if I move to the other side, that's when it decides to throw one out where I was. So I'm going to try to stay put. Oh, well, it's already a portal. Let's go. Also, to anybody who didn't know this was a thing, this is brand new. I'm actually probably going to make a video on this. It's nothing too crazy just yet. I'm not sure if this is the whole of what this will be because it doesn't have its own current events category just yet. Is this just us? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Well, that didn't work out. There'll be another one over here eventually. There we go. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh. I think you have to be standing there and not moving or something. This was happening to me last night. If I move around at all in that circle. Not that we need it right this second anyway. Come on. Come on. No, maybe. I did have one of these just bug out. So maybe that'll happen again. We'll see. He put his brand wall up again. And just like sort of randomly during the damage phase. And then we just couldn't get back in there. We just had to leave. Which this is brand new, so hopefully we'll see some patches. Ooh. Yep. Oh, if you jump, you can just catch it. All this time, I've just been getting completely destroyed by the crystal. Look at that. There we go. I was like, is he gonna put it back up again, or... Oh, that didn't work out. How did you do that? Is there a special action key that pops up at the last second that I haven't noticed until now? Well, by the time I get to one of these, you guys are gonna have it down again. Yeah, I don't know. You're doing some crazy pro plays that I haven't seen yet. Look at that. Alright. Just get him. Not really the account I want this on, but... Yep, gotta get out, gotta get out. I really like that mechanic where after the boss or bosses are finally dealt with, then everything just turns to hell, basically. I've used it quite a few times now. Not after the end of the last episode. Yeah, I don't think they would send us to deal with Kraukatoric to have us just go back and do it again, but... And the name isn't... It doesn't sound very definitive at all, does it? It's War Eternal, so it sounds like we're about to maybe witness or influence something that will turn into an eternal battle between Kraukatoric and something else in the mist that will somehow maintain the order of Tyria by not actually murdering Kralkatorrik, but at the same time removing him as an immediate threat from mainland Tyria. So I guess we'll probably be... I mean, we'll do something to keep him in the mists. I don't know if there's a way to lock someone away. We could chain him up like Ritlock, right? I mean...
I will never surrender.
Well, you're gonna. There you go. Normally I'd skip stuff like this, but we are on a level 50 map, so I do want to try and get at least the easier content in this map taken care of. All these guys have shields, come on. I mean, for the most part, the Crystal Champion Mastery line has been about adding more abilities to our mounts. What other ability could we even add, though? I mean, I think we got everything we need, right? What else could you ask for outside of just the Griffin getting updraft support, if you want to call it that? Yeah, I'm kind of stupid like that. I just assume that everybody plays all the story like I do. I'll try to stop. I wish there was like an air horn function I could give you guys. Like, hey, you're spoiling stuff. Stop being an idiot. I will try to be as good about that as I can. Sometimes when I'm playing, I just let it slip out.
I will never surrender.
Not you, of course. Well, there's no way for me to know how far people are in the game that join the stream, so I don't want to ruin anybody's, you know, first playthrough or anything, so. Trying to think of other mount abilities. I mean, the endurance regen is pretty awesome. Sharing the health was kind of meh. Maybe it'll be something along those lines. I hope not. Truthfully, though, if the Crystal Champion Mastery isn't all that impressive, we'll still be getting a new mount. We'll still be, you know, seeing Kralkatorrik airborne, maybe. Maybe that's actually not in-game, and it's just sort of a... like a cutscene or alluding to a part that will take place, but not actual gameplay. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping next Tuesday, I know it'll still be Super Adventure Box, but it would be really awesome if next Tuesday we get the trailer, and then the following Tuesday we get the episode. I'd be very happy with that. If we have to wait another week, that would be fine, but anything after that, I mean, I know things are kind of rocky right now, after the, you know, the layoffs and everything, but it's been a minute. We definitely need to get that episode out there, so... What are we throwing these at? Bring them to engineers. Well, where are you? Imagine these dead guys up here somewhere. Gonna restart your phone? Okay. Engineers. Oh, here we go.
The wheel of progress turns. Let's get started. Enemy contact.
Oh. I think I spawned these on these guys. Oops-a-daisy. Well, in that case, we'll just use it. There we go.
for Iron Legion.
Is something gonna spawn? Maybe not. These are just all over the place then. Is it just this one engineer? Well, at least you guys don't have this heart for once.
Let's get started.
Found another engineer, a bonus engineer over here.
Started.
Are there more rounds over here though? What's the easiest one to immediately turn back into? See. So there's gotta be, well, probably not down there. It's too much to deal with down there. Hey nerdy viewer, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Oh, close one's there, I see. Oh, this is why you don't read chat. You guys distracted me. Can't be a pro player, right? That's what everyone knows me for.
What? Let's get started.
Riveting content. Is there anything else we can do? Engineers and assault. Join assault squads on raids.
For Iron Legion.
Imagine that's an event. Probably taking these guys out as well. I don't know what the radius on those bombs. Okay, it's pretty good.
This road has thorns. Here they are.
These are 53. Look at me go. All right. I'm gonna have to get some 32 slot bags. It's the only way.
Let's get started.
There we go. It's a little bit better. Sell my junk here in a second once we complete this heart. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of parts of the game that I don't think I've ever touched, or I hadn't touched since my first character, probably. I've only done a full map complete one time.
Let's get started.
Should probably change that.
What's on your mind?
I kind of wish there was another reward outside of just one of the components for legendaries. I don't know what it would be, but, you know, just a little extra incentive.
Let's
But also, now that we have mounts, I'm sure it's much faster than it used to be.
Let's get started.
I mean, it's definitely faster to do map completion. I can confirm, but map completion on the whole. Some players, it's like this stuff is ingrained in them.
Let's get
I'm very impressed with just the overall knowledge people have on the layout of events and how all of them spiral off of each other. And like, I know some for sure. I've played the game a lot, but I've definitely played very similarly across multiple characters, we'll say. You find something that works, and then maybe you don't want it to be real grindy. Let's go back here. Guess I didn't finish this. There's an event now. Well then. None of that. Oh, here, let me deal with this guy first. Get out of here. What do I have? Oh, I got fast with range indicator. Turn off double tap. Double click to interact. No. Stop auto attacking on target charge. Auto targeting. Maybe that's part of my problem. The assist. Yeah, I see you. Oh, they're all targetable, I see. Couldn't see earlier with the shatter, there's just too much going on.
This rose has thorns. Here they are.
Is this guy's Smolder Fist? Alright, might as well. Is he not officially spawned, or is he beneath us? Oh, there he is. Hi! Oh, that's it. We killed him too fast. Or is he gonna go second form? No, that's it. Still didn't get the heart though, huh?
Dogs are hardly a threat. Just a hitch in our research, which we'll be getting back to now.
This is it. This is the last guy right here. There it is. Got my mic kind of in the corner of the screen, so it's hard to see all my rewards. So if you see me doing one of these, that's why. You've done 100% on 10 characters. Holy crap, I missed that. Whew. 20 gifts in the bank. You do it for the OCD? Yeah, there is a bit of OCD that goes into map completion, and I think that's why I don't really interact with it all that much, because I know once I start it, I'm gonna be like, oh well, I could just get these extra couple maps, and oh well, you know, I didn't get those maps that you don't really need to go to. Why don't I go over there? I'm already level 80, but why don't I waste my time on this? That's not to say that I don't waste my time on other stupid things like playing too many characters to level 80 in the first place, and then just deleting them to play them as a different race, right guys? You know about that. So some of the guys who come in this stream have just destroyed this game. My goodness. I used to think that I played kind of a lot, but well, I used to play a lot more before I was like, you know, it'd be cool and would help me play this game even more. Making a YouTube channel, right? Yeah, that'll definitely help.
So pretty.
Didn't help. Now I spend most of my time in Guild Wars walking my character around to record footage. Feels bad. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, I remember this. They had all these vines spiral through Corteria. I know they have the events with the Awaken, but did they... Well, I guess you can't really... That would be the Path of Fire equivalent. You can't really just have the desert expand itself in the same way. I was gonna say, is there anything like that for Path of Fire? But it doesn't really work like that. I do kind of miss that though. That was a very cool aspect of Heart of Thorns, is that the vines could just sprout out and the enemies could come in. What are these, level 55? I just can't kill them? Come on. There we go. Get some bomb action. Oh, I don't know why I thought you guys were with me, but you sure weren't. That was on me. I should have just stayed with you guys. I'm a little underleveled for this.
I'm up. I'm up.
You feel attacked? No, I'm just messing around, man. No worries. I've been told I have sort of a judgy personality, we'll say, right? I don't mean to, but I definitely come off that way. Well, I don't always mean to. Sometimes I mean it. Not then, though. Not then. Stop moving.
Fast as the wind.
Come back. Kind of hate the vines as a, especially as a lower level player for this particular area anyway. Come on. So is it one of those you gotta take out all the vines before you can do damage? Looks like. Alright. My bad. That's why you guys were over there in the first place, I bet, huh? Oh. Not used to this. I was running grenades before. Oh. Alright. I guess we got him. Welcome to the party.
I chose you.
I didn't see the timer. Was it super close? I've been doing the same past few months. Create a character, play to level 80. Yeah, that's... I'd be such a better player at this game if I just kept playing characters, but instead I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be cool. Let me play this character with this race, and this time I'll choose the German Priory instead of the Vigil, or instead of Order of Whispers or something. Oh, that'll be cool. Like the core game hasn't been out for 6 years, you know? Like, judgy, yeah, you know, the thing that no one wants to be. I just have like this innate ability to assess people in a way that you probably just shouldn't, right? Like, I don't know. You shove it down though, right? That's the way to deal with that. Hey Revis, welcome to the stream. Started playing, became free to play, played the story. Season 2 vines made me fear Mordermoth, maybe more than Zaitan. Well, I mean, I don't know if people enjoyed the final encounter of Heart of Thorns. We'll just say that, guys. We'll just say the final encounter. I won't say anything else, but it was certainly different to the end of the core game, and I honestly thought it was a lot better. Mostly because you kind of need a party. I've seen some solo runs, but I imagine that is a tailored profession and build for that encounter that maybe doesn't even see a lot of play elsewhere in game. That was a really cool fight. Path of Fire had a really cool fight. They really... I know a couple of you guys watch and definitely watch my videos. Maybe some of you guys are randoms. I don't know how that works. I don't know what the algorithm brings to the stream, right? But the Zaitan fight needs reworked. Just rework it. Just do something with it. Change it a little bit. You could leave everything as is, and then just add like one more instance at the end. I think that's really all it needs. Might be a little jarring because they'll have newer assets and maybe it'll look a little bit better, but you could use the old assets, that's fine. It doesn't have to be like beautiful or anything. I just kind of want to fight Zaitan because I don't feel like I got to do that. And machine gun up the road. That's one of those along the road hearts. What do we got here? So it's just defending these. We just gotta wait, or does this trail off for a minute? Mordramoth better than Zaitan? Yeah. We can never play all PS options, but we could try. Yeah. Asses. Yeah, there you go. That's fair. I tone it down, to be fair, you know. I was certainly a lot worse as a young man. Sound like I'm 80. A young man. As a, you know, like a teenager or whatever. All full of hormones and that. When you have like 1 or 2 revelations about life and you think you know everything. I don't have this, but we don't really need to get it. I'm 49, so... probably gonna start getting owned here in a second. I think we have a couple other maps to retreat to if it comes to that, though. Thoughts on the new mount? Oh, well, I did go over this a little bit, but we'll talk about it again. The new mount looks awesome, honestly. I like it. It's a little
Something new every day.
dragon, essentially. My only concern is that it'll maybe diminish the griffin a little bit. But they have made it sound like it's going to be a lot different, so it's more of a vertical mount. Maybe you can quickly move up to other ledges, higher ledges, and I think that would be fine. I'm sure it'll have a little bit of a glider functionality, but it's not supposed to have that jet engine turbo boost you can get with the Griffin, so... I think they'll both have their own place. My main curiosity at this point is just how much of that mount is going to be like are you going to have it? Is it a requirement to beat the story this time around, or is it... I mean, it kind of has to be, I guess. Well, I don't know. You get that teaser trailer where you're kind of flying behind Kralk, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a packed airship or if that's you on the mount. I'm not really sure. So, but I am excited. I'm more curious too to see if we'll continue to get mounts in season 5, or if this is sort of the finale for mounts for a while. But that's kind of a whole other speculation, right? I'll res these guys for a little bit of progress real quick. Waiting on a dragon skin. But a full dragon is okay too, yeah. Yeah, no. I don't think anybody's really upset about it, to be honest. The only gripe I would even have is if it somehow trivialized the Griffin, and like we've talked about, it just doesn't seem like they're gonna do that, so.
Fast as the wind. Protected. We've got more enemies.
Well. It's all good, I'll get back up. Okay, thanks for the res. Almost got the heart. You mean like the legendary greatsword? I think that's the only legendary we have left for the, you know, Heart of Thorns legendaries, right? Underwater mount, please. See, I've seen a lot of people say that. I've even said that myself in terms of, you know, what we might get, but I don't know, guys. Is there really enough stuff underwater to even merit an underwater mount?
What's the plan for taking it back? We don't want a plan. We want you to pave the road.
I think if they're gonna do that, that'll be released with a whole bunch of underwater content, something like a Cantha expansion. Yeah, to answer your earlier question, if that's what you meant, I do think we will be... Yeah, yes. Okay, I see you. Yeah, I do think we will be getting the final Heart of Thorns legendary. I think it'll be that greatsword. I'm not sure what it'll look like or what it'll be thematically based off of, but I think we're getting it, and I think they're going to be done with legendaries after that. I think that's the end of legendary weapons. But that's just my 2 cents. We'll see. But I just don't see them committing to another one of those sets anytime soon. I don't know, players have kind of grown to expect legendaries with each episode, or every couple episodes anyway, so I don't know. Maybe they just feel obligated to continue now. We got 2 full sets of legendaries, and I mean, outside of the really cool skins, like, as long as they're decently obtainable, that'd be the only reason to make more of them. You can dispense the skins, however. I know that legendaries have the footprints, and that's a whole thing, but... Oh, come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. A Largos X-Pack with Steve McBubbles being a good dragon? It would be nice to do... I mean, I know we've had Glint, but it would be nice to do another, you know, Guild Wars 1 story where there is a part where there's a more or less good dragon to deal with. We've had Aurene too, so I guess another good dragon wouldn't necessarily be that game-breaking, or game-changing, rather, is what I'm trying to say, but I'm not opposed to it. I think that Steve being pleasant would be a nice change of pace. They're gonna have to do something about these dragons all being hostile and not being able to kill them, so... End of legendary weapons? What? Okay. Plus it would round the mounts out to be 9. Yeah. Yeah, I did see there was a forum, or not a forum, a thread on Reddit talking about how, I think I have it, yeah. See this little mount wheel? I haven't updated it since they added the Warclaw. I think that's the next big change to that add-on, but I think they're gonna have to add something like that in-game. They keep adding mounts. It's getting to the point where it's getting a little crazy. Gonna have to have a ton of keybinds for that. Yeah, when I say the end of legendary weapons, I just mean that, you know, when they released Heart of Thorns, they said that they were going to release a full set of legendaries. It didn't happen. We got a couple, and then we've been getting them in the living world ever since. We finally got a full second set, so I just feel like, rather than telling us that we're going to be getting a third set anytime soon, like, I think it would be more likely that after Season 5, we might see another expansion, maybe. I'm still not completely sold that we'll ever see one of those again, but I think if they did anything, it'd be like, boom, we released a new expansion, and it had a full set of legendaries in it, like we promised the first time, and we didn't even announce it, but, you know, at launch we find out, boom, full set of legendary weapons, just to kind of, you know, restore the balance of things. Longbow is disappointing. Yeah, I mean, the greatsword is probably one of the most overused weapons in the game, just because the skin is one of the bigger ones. So if you really want to be flashy and show stuff off, you know, definitely have a greatsword, or just a sword on a giant char, right? That was looking pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's already a ton of really cool greatsword skins in Guild Wars 2, so even if it's terrible, I don't think I'll mind that much. I myself never really go for legendaries anyway. I just got the most cliche in the whole game. Nice Elder Dragon would be cool. Well, yeah, like a full-fledged Elder Dragon, because Aurene was sort of a responsibility, not so much in, you know, she's technically an Elder Dragon, or a, what do you want to call it, a Lieutenant for Glint, but I don't know, it's not the same. I want to see a big elder dragon that's just like, oh, hey, guys. Yeah, let's totally stop all the evil in the world. I don't know why this dragon's a quaggin, but hey, if it's Steve, maybe it's just a big quaggin with, you know, dragon wings or something. I'd be down for that. I wouldn't even be mad. Obviously, I like quaggin, so good on that. Is who following? Oh, I see you. I mean, if you want in, join up. I don't know if this... Okay. I don't know if you're following on stream or not, but hey, feel free to at least play with us, random person. Yeah, we might just get in on this then. I didn't even see this event forming behind us. How are we doing on the map itself? Just kind of cut up the one side like we did last time. Well, it'll make it easier to just come back around. These are almost level 60 NPCs, though. Yikes. Is this bugged? Doesn't seem like anybody's coming to mess with these guys unless they're just running? Nope. Well, then. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're bugged. Alright, let's keep going. Should have just kept on keeping on. Could we break 300 mastery after the next episode? Well, let's see. The roller beetle mount was 14 mastery points, I want to say. So... And then if we get the final tier of Crystal Champion at the same time, I think we're right on track for that. Wow, I just got wrecked. From some trash mobs. Yeah, we'll see if I get absolutely destroyed. I'm just gonna hang with you guys. Because I'm not even level 50, so... And I'm sure my gear is like level 45. Got a phone call from manager, thought the live stream was over. Yeah, no worries. We're still here. I have none and don't see the reason to get any of the art. Yeah, I have the Twilight. I know that's a little cliche, guys, but I just really like that freaking... Not even like the hilt. I could give a shit about the hilt, to be honest with you guys. It's all about that blade. Just so cool. The window into another dimension thing will always get me. I do want legendary armor, but mostly so that if, you know, a balance patch comes out or something, I can just swap, or if I don't know, I think that's probably one of the biggest hurdles for me, trying out different builds and really diving headfirst into the game, and in that way, anyway, is I just don't want to re-gear myself like 3 different ways, you know? Maybe that's lazy? I don't think that's lazy. Ascended, well, I guess you don't have to do Ascended, but like, you know, let's say you want minstrel stats. Chances are you're not gonna make a set of exotic minstrels. Maybe some people do that, but I'd rather just stat swap one of my Ascended sets.
I'll pass this along to the pale tree.
But I am not exactly crazy about stat swapping every time I want to change my build. So just for the convenience... Yeah, I don't know if I'll be going for the PvE version of Legendary Armor. Just because, like, the animated skins are cool, but knowing me, I would just skin over them anyway, so it's like... It'd be cool to have those unlocked, sure, but not all that worried about, you know, maining the legendary skins or anything like that. Well, we can cut across. You about to start something there? Crystal Champion is done. Arena's gone, so our bond can't get more powerful. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I mean, you could be right. I'm not trying to be a turd. I'm just saying I'm not sold that they're not just gonna retcon that last episode. There's so many things that play into this final chapter or episode, I guess we should just call it, but because it's like if we go back to kill Krauk and we do, that's kind of lame considering, you know, things. I'm doing it again, aren't I? But also, if things with Arene change, then that's sort of a retcon, and that's kind of lame too. I don't know. I want more long-lasting, impactful things to happen in the story. I think the story's pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I watched Game of Thrones and stuff. I just want all these characters to die, like, all the time. I've been getting my way lately, to be fair. I've definitely been getting my way. Not the characters I want to disappear from the story, but hey. Well, I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever even been in this cave. I don't remember these trees. This is pretty cool. Oh, I don't want to roam, that's for sure. We don't have a heart. I mean, I guess experience is experience. Man, you guys are slaying these things. Let me see what I missed here. Met someone who says they craft legendary and sell them. Gift the gold to others. So they buy the legendary? Holy crap, man. Characters to die. Looking at you, Marjorie. And Jenna. Guys, you just hate all the girl characters in the game? What the heck? No Timey? I thought Timey'd be #1 on everybody's list. I don't even hate Timey. I kind of like Timey, guys. Uh-oh. End the stream. I just lost any friendships that I was starting to make. Let's just call it there. I don't know. I have a long list of characters. I'm worse than you guys. So don't let me make you think that you're in the wrong at all. Because boy, would I just sweep through the remaining characters. I think it would be, you know, better for the story, but that's just because of my opinions of what the good stories have been so far. You love Timey too? Well, you know, at least we found each other. You know, everybody else freaking hates Timey for some reason, probably because it's Jimmy Neutron's voice actor, but I like Jimmy Neutron, guys. I thought that was a good show. So, you know, when I was a kid anyway. Every time she talks, I can't help but think Brain Blast, but you know, maybe that's why I like her. I don't know. Can't separate the. See, what are we doing in here? Because it feels like there should be a heart. We got these eggs we can destroy. Like, I should start doing this for the splash heal. Does it? What do I get for that? Not a lot. Bet you my healing power is 0. So. Uh-oh. Timey and Kaz, you like? Who is Timey? The little Asura that has the, we'll say health ailment. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but she's got some sort of degenerative disease, I think. Something like that. That's why she uses her golem to get around. Okay, I like Timey, I guess. I I must just like Timey. love Logan, and if Jenna dies, he will go Super Saiyan. I mean, I'd be into a Logan revenge storyline. That'd be cool. You love Jimmy Neutron as well? I think a lot of people do, but I don't know. It's almost like those two things go hand in hand. I hear someone talk about how they don't like Timey, and then they're like, well, yeah, it's the Jimmy Neutron voice actress, so... I'm just trying to get out of here, guys, because, like, why are we in here? There's nothing in here. I've been just killing these guys with you. It's alright if I die. Okay. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, see... Also, I probably need to get to a zone. It's a little bit up my wheelhouse. Been salvaging all this gear. Haven't been looking at a single bit of it. I don't want to do that here, though. Let's get out of here. Tell you what, there's this really fast way to do this, and I'm just gonna do that. The Wyvern mount. Tate, do you hate Timey? No, I don't hate Timey. I like Timey. Thank you very much. It's a dragon, not a wyvern. Yeah, what is it? Is it specifically a dragon? Because I thought people had called it out as a wyvern. I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm calling it a wyvern now. Wyvern. The wings are different. Only played to level 80, so I might not know her yet. Yeah, there you go. Appears in Season 2, right after the Living World Season 1, that you can't replay, and where they introduce all these characters. So, yeah. But I think they summarize a good deal of her story after the fact, just to make sure players are caught up to speed. Yes, this is my time to shine. I'm just gonna sell this stuff. Chances are I'm gonna need a little bit of money anyway. See what kind of stuff I can get rid of that can't be sold. Or salvaged. Can that be salvaged? Nope. Nothing there either. Kind of digging rifle right now. I know I was saying the exact opposite last time, but get that equipped. Let's get rid of that. Let's consume it anyway. And Twilight Arbor. Yeesh. Never been good at Twilight Arbor. Mostly because by the time I got interested in running through all the dungeons, most of the player base had moved on to Fractals. I think that was around the time that, I want to say right after because they originally removed the rewards from dungeons, and then they kind of brought them back, but... CommonTate? Okay, Tate. So Tate doesn't hate Timey. I think I found the stream. Yes, I'm CommonTate. You're good. You don't have to watch the stream. I'm happy enough just to play the game. Oh man, I'm missing all kinds of stuff. I feel like the bond between us and the characters introduced in Season 1... Yeah, there I am, dead. Instantly. See, we might just want to skedaddle. Or, you know, I could just hang back while you... See, we might just want to skedaddle. Oh, I'm back again. Alright, I'm stealthed. I don't even know what the... You guys already killed whatever killed me twice. Let me just get this little bit of map. Alright, there we go. That's all I really wanted. See here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah, this is nine levels higher than me. So, let's see here. Let me get out of combat. I'm gonna take a moment to look at the Oh my god! No! Alright, we're good. I'm going to take a minute to look at these comments because they're a little bit behind on the chat, and then we'll look at another map. You guys feel free to suggest if there's something you guys want to see, or if you guys playing want to go somewhere. Let me see here. I feel the bond between us and the characters introduced in Season 1, but I hate that I don't see how we became friends. Yeah, I think that's a big deal. I like, if you really want us to care about these characters and the things that are happening to them in the current season, then you kind of need to have the introduction. That's a big part of it. Dragons have 4 legs. Oh, okay, you're breaking that down. So it is a dragon. Well, that's even cooler. I'd love to see how they're going to wrap that into the story. What am I going to do after reaching 80 on the free-to-play? That is a really, really good idea, or really good question, rather. I have no idea what I'm doing after this. This was sort of just a random idea I had. I'll probably continue to play on this account. Maybe we could pick up the expansions and mess around. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly. After level 80, I may just want to start playing on my main account, just because that's where all my stuff already is, so I don't have to replay the whole game. But we'll see. Maybe I'll leave that up to you guys even. We'll just have to see what everybody's down for. Yeah, I'm going to actually have to look at the character models for both, because it's been a while since I've seen the wyverns. And, I mean, I've seen Arene enough, but I'm trying to compare Arene to the Sky scale in my head. I don't know. Get a sturdier build? I could. I think it's mostly that I don't have, like, let's just do this real quick, guys. I've just kind of been, look at that, 46, 42, 39, 39, 33, 39, 46. Like, I'm just, in every way, I am, Has Flare been a dredge haunt? No, not yet. Let me see if I have anything even remotely close to that. I do not, but I'm gonna use I'm gonna go through Hallbreck. So I don't have that unlocked yet. We're gonna use the Coriolis Plaza to get there. You've seen dragons with 6 legs? In real life or in Guild Wars? Dungeon runs? That's something I've never really done, so I'd definitely be down if we could get... We got a pretty regular group of players. If we could get people... Oh, where am I going? If we could get a full team, or, you know... I guess what we have now would probably be fine. I'd be down to struggle through some dungeons and start to figure out how to clear them regularly. If I recall, since they've re-added the dungeon rewards, it's actually kind of lucrative to play as like a daily clear or something, but... Alright. Let me orient myself. Yeah, okay. We need to... Whoop, whoop. This way. Interested in joining another guild? You guys are hilarious. I have asked 0 people to join this guild. You guys are just going crazy. Yeah. Well, what I really need to do is routinely play through the personal story in between streams if I'm going to continue doing the free-to-play, because, I mean, I'm going to get plenty of higher level gear with decent stats along the way. I just haven't been doing that. I've been focused on other videos. It's not like it even takes that long, especially now. I'm way over leveled. I think the personal story for me is, yeah, I'm a little behind, so... Oh, I see. You're good. You're good. Join whatever guilds you guys like. I won't get really upset at you for not joining my guild or anything. I joined, but you're stuck in EU. Well, no worries. No worries at all. I mean, it's kind of just the easiest way to find me on Fridays, so no let's might as well get these points of interest. Yeah, I would pay a ridiculous sum of money to see a dragon in real life, but I did see an article, who knows how legitimate it is because the internet, but they're apparently trying to do Jurassic Park in the real world, so hooray. I don't know how excited I am about that, but also I am kind of excited about that, so well, we'll just have to see if it ends the world. There are certainly worse ways to go than being chased by dinosaurs. When you said if I had seen dragons with 6 legs, real life, I lost faith in people. I'm sorry. I think I'm funny sometimes. I'll try not to do that, okay? I have a really stupid sense of humor. I should know better at this point. I'm one of those people where basically everything is funny to me. Everything. I like dad jokes. I like, you know, a little racier humor at times. It just depends. It just has to be funny, right? Like actually funny. Get out of here. Oh, I got a good idea for when we hit 80. Let's where are the giants in this game, you know? Let's just slay them infinitely on my main account so that I could get the slayer for the giants. Let's get that. You guys said I didn't have enough AP, so let's start grinding my AP on my main account. That's what you guys want to do every Friday, right? Play a bunch more content you've already played through for achievements you already earned. Here we go. All right. All right, Phantom Imp.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
All right. So I'm not actually picking these up off of them. We got to get the raw crystals. They're just a deterrent. Hand it over, Runt. Alright, well, we could fight then. Eat that. There you go. Yeah, I will. Get a couple turned in, just in case someone has 100 in their inventory and I don't get credit for this.
May your knowledge flourish.
Stop. Kind of a lot over here. Let's see if we can get this done.
That feels better.
Nope, not that one. Alright.
Rely on your knowledge.
It's a lot more, at least. There we go. Okay. I won't mess around with this anymore. I think I'll get a decent amount of progress. Now, can we follow this out? We can. To this waypoint. I got an old soul. Is that what you're trying to say there? Common Dad? Oh, come on, guys. Jeez. That's why I don't open up to people, because you guys, look at what you've done. I tell you one thing about myself, and now you guys are making fun of me. That's fine. Yeah, kinda. You're kinda right. I just like to laugh. I don't know. Is that so wrong? That I like to laugh? Alright. Sweet. Well, at the very least, we hit 50 tonight. How much time do we have? Okay. Alright. Well, we still got some time ahead of us as well. It does seem to slow down. I know that's like, yeah, it's an RPG, that's how it always works, but I don't know if they ever changed it. I just remember back when they were promoting the game and I was, you know, looking into all the juicy details of Guild Wars 2, they were saying that after level 30, not that it would take the same amount of experience, I don't think it's the same amount of experience, but that it would take about as long to get each level from 31, or 30 to 31 as it would to 79 to 80. Subtop, okay. Can I even gather this stuff? Yes. Cool. Oh yeah, I did swap my axe finally. I'm gonna grab some of this. It's because I don't really have any of the base mats. Probably gonna need it. I don't want to be using the trade post to power level for the crafting levels, which I will probably do around level 70. Stick around, Tate, another event contributes to the heart. My bad. I'm trying to read all these chats and play the game, and, you know, obviously you guys get me on a train of thought, and then I just kind of space out a little bit. Created 3 movies. What's going to happen if we recreate dinosaurs? And the scientists be like, let's make dinos. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a book, and, well, there's the first 3 movies, and now there are going to be 2 Jurassic Worlds, right? That's a lot of footage detailing why it's a bad idea. And they were like, let's do it. By entertaining them, returning lost treasures, and killing threats in their cave. This is the one we just left, right? So is this where you were saying there was an event? Or is it too late now? Oh, I see you. I see you. Probably gonna bring all kinds of guys with me. Never played a Sylvari, so the dialogue she says are totally new to you. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it, honestly. Try to space that kind of stuff out if you can, because it'll keep a lot more of the game fresh for you. I have thorns, and here they are. This rose has thorns, that's what it was. I was like, I said that wrong. I joke all the time about how often you hear stuff like that and how annoying it is, and I don't even remember them word for word, so it must not be that bad. I don't think that I've had someone pull my finger in a very long time, so I don't think I'm that bad. Nice try, though. Well, I do hate Traherne a lot. That idiot does nothing, and all of a sudden he's your boss. Yeah, I know, and nobody likes Traherne. It's alright. He gets dealt with eventually. It finally rectified the personal story with all that, so. Alright, there's the heart. Thank you. Thank you for having me come back, because there was absolutely... I was thinking right through the exit I would be able to do things that would contribute, but it's all in this cave, so. And I probably went out the wrong side. Ah, we didn't really explore up here. How did I fix the sound in game? I was playing around with OBS, and I must have somehow messed up what my sound device was. It was set to speakers, but I actually have like a Yamaha soundboard that all my audios ran through, and that's what it needed to be set to. As soon as I did that, it fixed the sound immediately, which means I could have fixed this I could have fixed it right in the middle of that previous stream. So, unfortunately, I don't know. I was so caught up in the Super Adventure box, I was like, yeah, it's probably not that weird. I watched it back, I was like, this is pretty weird with no background audio. Probably should have tried a little harder to fix this. But yeah, that's all it was just the wrong input. Which is so weird because I think by default it's set to default audio device, which should have been my mixer, but it sure wasn't. The best part of the Super Adventure box is the audio too. Guess next Friday. Oh wait, we can't because it'll be over, so... I'm still debating trying to get through Tribulation mode in Zone 1 so that I can get my beloved music box with the metal music. I tried Zone 1 for like 2 hours the other day and that was kind of enough for me. Got a little irritated. Hate the retaliation line. Don't do it. You like Traherne? No way. You might be the one person. Well, hey, I like Timey, so... Oh yeah, we gotta get the parts, tattered armor, bring them back. And I'm thinking an event's gonna start, maybe? It's a lot of dialogue as we came up for there not to be an event spawning, but... I like this works. Let's make snowmen. And the Svanir are like, oh no, don't go over there. Like, I guess they're tainted by Elder Dragon magic or something, so maybe they're kind of dumb, but still, seems a little fishy. Come on. More tattered armor. Alright, alright. At least this doesn't take too long. Big Charungus. That's what they need. If they want to make $100 off of me, they could make a Big Chungus skin for the Springer mount. Easiest $100 ArenaNet ever made. And that would just be me. Of course, I would not be alone in that. There'd be at least a few people who would be willing to make that purchase. Get out of here, man. Some over here. I guess it's best just to deal with the Svanir themselves. I think you can only do so many of those. And then you just kind of got to take out the Svanir. Svanir? Probably not saying that right. Sorry, guys. Can't build any more snowmen, can I? Are there more spots? Nope. Not even a little bit. Oh, he's back. So many people like Timey. I don't know. Maybe it's because I watched Tea Time during that period. Of, like, there were a series of Tea Times that came out, and all they did was shit on Timey. I know she's sort of, like an ex machina, right? Like, she just decides... Like, anytime they need to wrap up a story thread, it's like, Timey, go to your computer and solve the story for us. So I get the annoyance. I just mean as a character, I don't know. I think she's interesting enough. I like her stupid, quirky jokes and sense of humor, so... Surprise! Common Dad over here likes Timey's jokes. Do you want to build a snowman? Now, I wish I had mounts. God, Look at that. Yeah, if I stand close enough to these guys, it looks like I have a paid account, but...
I feel energized.
What you doing? I got the heart. If you guys want to run through here, that's cool. Oh wow, what a cool cave. It just comes out the other side. Alright. Let's take a look. Take a look.
That's refreshing.
I'm gonna go back here. Look how lazy I am. Just wasting money. Too used to my main account, right? Just wasting money on waypoints all day. That's me. Never even seen Frozen, guys. I just know the memes. That's about it. And I did watch my girlfriend play through a chunk of Kingdom Hearts 3, where they basically just summarize the events of that scene. So I guess I've seen the most crucial part. Maybe. I've been told the snowman guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's the most worthwhile part of Frozen. So maybe I should check that out. Just didn't seem like a movie I really needed to see, you know?
That feels better.
As someone who's barely seen movies at all, it'd probably be better if I watched some of the greats or something, right? Hey, Frozen is my favorite movie. It is one of the greats.
I'm fast as the wind.
Oh, you guys are going crazy. Is the original Deadeye? I don't know about all that. I can't just kneel and press 1 to kill everything, but... What's my favorite class? It's probably a two-way tie between Mesmer and Guardian. Guardian's really simple and fun in that way. Like, it's not too complicated and reliably powerful. Mesmer is a little bit more complicated, and I think I just like it because I've never hit the skill ceiling for Mesmer, so there's always something to strive for there. And I like the clone mechanics. In PvE anyway, I don't know if it should be so crazy in PvP, but... Never seen Frozen, I know. Yeah, people tell me that it's a good movie. Unsubscribe, look at this. Yes, I saw Infinity War, don't worry. But,
I've never been.
you know what? Never mind. We won't even go there. Because I feel like I'm gonna lose you guys if I keep saying all the things I don't like. You guys are just gonna fall off real quick, so... No worries. Also, we don't need to spoil anything else, right? I've already spoiled enough of Guild Wars today, so...
I'll pass this along.
But also, Ant-Man is gonna save the day. That's what I've seen. It's gonna be in Thanos' butt or something. It's the only logical way that that could all wrap up, right? Oh, memes. Memes, memes, memes. Reaper is the best. Yeah, I mean, Reaper's really fun. It's, I guess I base my favorite class off of the ones that I end up playing the most. I love Reaper, but I always just seem to go, well, I'll play something else. Like, I come back to it for maybe like a month. And then I just like, I want to play something else. So while it's incredibly fun and I love it, it just never seems to grab me for very long. I did unlock Scourge, but I haven't really played any Scourge yet. I don't even know how that works with the shades. I imagine it's nothing too crazy, but I feel like I owe it to myself since that's usually what destroys me in both competitive game modes. Need to learn how to play around Scourge, for sure. No, 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 no. Oh, there's no heart here anyway. I was like, oh, let me get credit. There we go. One Punch Man Season 2. Still gotta see One Punch Man Season 1, but I have a feeling that it'll probably become my favorite anime right away. I've heard a lot of great things. I just, you know, I gotta commit to stuff. That's the hard part. It's actually going, you know, today is the day that I'm gonna watch that. Most days I'm like, oh, what could I do? And then I just end up sitting in front of my computer. Either working on stuff, playing stuff, or just watching YouTube. What do you gotta do here? Rescue priority researchers. Defuse dredge mines. Okay. Well, that's not how you defuse a mine. You just get close enough, then you defuse. There we go. Just ran right up on that thing. Timothy, how could you? Did you find Timothy again? There we go, Priory. Keep those guys nice and dead for me there, Dredge. Nice easy heart would be fantastic. Still moving along pretty okay. I mean, 51. Man, those first couple streams, we were flying. Yeah, I should just stay over here where all these downed guys are. Gandalf died from Balthazar's sword. Yeah, well, that's why I haven't played Mesmer in a long time, because it's just, oh, this is why you don't focus on chat. No, I was getting into it. I was finally starting to learn chrono rotation, which was like my end game for Guild Wars 2. Was like, I'm gonna be a really good chrono, and once I show people what a good chrono I am, they're gonna let me into their raid groups. It's gonna be awesome, even though, you know, it's like tank and off tank, and that all still kind of eludes me, as I've never done it. But yeah, then they just kept patching it. It was like every time I'd log in, I'd need to get slightly different gear. I had just got a couple leadership runes, and one of the builds I was looking at was like, oh yeah, don't use this, it's not best anymore, but I think it's back to best. I haven't even looked at a chrono build in a long time, because it just gets frustrating.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
Signet of Inspiration has changed slightly again, and so everything is different now. It's basically the patch notes for Mesmer. Also, Mirage is still totally broken. Does a lot of damage. And has evade frames for days, so. But it's fun. Not fun to play against, but fun to play. Alright, we got Easton, are you trying to get the heart here, or are you not worried about it? Because we could stay around, or as a matter of fact. Okay. Never mind. Thought we all got separated, did we? Did we all get separated? Timothy, this is combat. You'll need to learn how to do that someday. Well, never mind. I guess you don't need the heart, right? You're not all that worried about it. You got Timothy now. It's not Mesmer, us Chrono that get all the nerfs. Yeah. Well, when I say Mesmer, I meant Chrono. I apologize. After they overbuffed it with the Phantasms, and every time they change Confusion, it's Mesmer a little bit. Yeah. Chrono rotation is the same. It's been the same since the first big Signet of Inspiration change, but I have seen more variants. I guess that's good. Keeps it a little more interesting, but that just makes it more intimidating for a guy who was already struggling with the rotation. Does it still use Mimic, I wonder? I know that was a thing for a while, and then didn't they nerf Mimic as well? Well, they nerfed it so that it won't work with Signet of Inspiration, or Continuum Split, if I recall. That was like the last big change that I saw.
I am mighty.
Oh, let me throw some bombs on him. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. What do we got here, by the way?
Up for a challenge?
Let's get some... I'm just gonna get more firearms while we're here. Close. We're getting close. You see... It's the... Oh, sorry for the lack of audio. What's the build? Okay.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
Not that, is it? No, it's not. Crits for bleeding. Increase crit chance against foes.
You need it.
Alright. Increase. So it's just crit, crit, crit. Right on. Hopefully this will give me a little bit more damage. I don't think it'll help me go back to a level 59 zone. Not just yet anyway, but... Like how we got here, I don't really need it. And I finally was like, oh yeah, I should probably actually... unlock some stuff.
For your help. I wish the dredge would just leave us in peace.
Cipher the headstones.
Knowledge.
I do remember this. I don't remember if I did the whole thing though. Or I just kind of was like, maybe I'll come back to this. See, the thing is, I did get map completion once, which means I should have done all this stuff at least one point. Should Timothy learn about trade? If you guys need to clear out your inventory, we can do that. We got a merchant here as well. What do you got? 4 slot bags? No, thank you. Not gonna help me at all. Hammer, some gloves. Oh, yes, please. No,
Thanks for your
story.
help. I wish
Story
the
given.
dredge would just leave us in peace.
It's getting to that time of year where I might have to pop the air conditioner in the window here in maybe another month or two, but definitely a fan. It's getting pretty warm, and it's not even these lights. It's just warm. Those who died. Yes. I totally understood and comprehended what to do there.
History never lies. Historians, however.
Let's go for the 3rd line. Nailed it? Nope. I mean, honestly, I just want to spawn something I can deal with to get this heart. I mean, if I get it right by guessing, great, but... Now, when I play alone, I actually take these pretty seriously, but since we're here for the levels, and this is a stream, we probably don't need to be that crazy about it. The 1st line. Oh, I'm poisoned. Dang it. I guess you don't have to use different ones, right? They probably refresh pretty quick, but...
You have questions?
Examine the headstone. 2nd line. There we go. Maybe? Yeah? Where's this at? I want to go up for that event. Tim, run. Oh, I've hid the chat. Yeah, I need to just... I don't know. Let me ask you this. You got your minstrel set. How did you go about tracking down is it the fresh pearls? I believe you need for that insignia. Did you just do like a Heart of Thorns farm or a reward track? Because I've been meaning to make a full set of minstrels. It seems to be one of the better stat types. Not just for Mesmer, but also for support Firebrand. It seems pretty good anyway. The TP? Oh man, so you just grind up some gold and then buy them outright? Yeesh. Yeah, that's what most people do. I'm always hoping that there's maybe a little bit more farmable version. I guess you just farm the gold. Same thing. Just gonna go here. Gray Road waypoint. Take your shoes off. Play against. Ever see you doing PvP? Yeah, I mean I do play, not ranked or anything.
Fast as the wind.
I did have a bout with some ranked play for a while when Mesmer was silly broken one other time. Mostly because I had never gotten any of those rewards before. Is my casual showing yet? But yeah. The thing is like I always feel the need to play broken builds because I feel like PvP has basically never been really balanced. I always hear super veteran players who are immediately interested by competitive play that, you know, there was a time with the core professions that it wasn't so bad, but after Elite Specs, pretty much ever since Elite Specs, it's been a little bit unbalanced. I guess you just gotta learn how to play around stuff, but I need someone to show me the ropes. Tell me all the things. Realistically, I just need to play it a lot. I think that's the easiest way to take care of that. Where's the physical heart? Oh, it's in here. Well, then we might as well stay for a bit. Sorry, I know we were about to leave. Then we can get the chunk of dredge ore. Yes. Aha. I don't know why I always fall for this like it's gonna go somewhere down here. It never does. Those are not farmable. The fresh pearls you can get out of mussels, I think, in Heart of Thorns, but the farm I've seen for it is basically just run and harvest, run and harvest. I did pay for a unbreakable tool, so maybe that's the best way to do it, but might as well do the event. Yeah, we're getting there. Pretty close to 52, might as well.
Fury rising.
Fury rising. Get those plans. Oh, you can grab it multiple times, can't you? Oh, no, I'm already done with that. Oh. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys. I don't know how many of you guys use the... I imagine most people use the right mouse click to move the camera, but a lot of times I'll just grab the mini-map and I'll be like, why am I not moving? How much did you miss? Not a lot. We talked about some stuff. Maybe you missed 3 or 4 levels. Nothing too crazy. Escort by the heart. We could do by the heart. Alright, let's do that then. Certainly better than what we're doing right now. I am pretty close to the heart, but...
Too much has been forgotten.
Too much.
Are you looking for fortune and glory?
Yeah, I don't find PvP to be super balanced, but I think in higher level play, if everybody's aware of what's broken, most players will probably just play what's broken. They know how to play around each other, and that's kind of where I want to get to. Because PvP, even if it's not balanced, is super fun. I do have a kind of competitive side. Kind of. So, it would be nice to get back in there. World versus World has been fun. But it's not quite the same in terms of, you know, structured competitive modes. Anybody in the chat actually like Stronghold is the real question. And if you don't like Stronghold, do you think they should delete it, or do you think that there's a way to save that game mode? Because I don't hate it, but I pretty much always just queue in for conquests. I'm not crazy about it. Basically like a MOBA, kind of. Maybe I just didn't give it the chance that I should have. I think some people on NA play it pretty regularly, but I'm not entirely sure how that breaks down. Didn't find PvP fun? Oh go! Oh god, no, not Stronghold. Do you think they can salvage that or fix it, or is there just absolutely nothing that can be done?
I am mighty.
We're being attacked.
This rose has thorns. Here they are.
Tom?
Great and
Tim?
mighty.
Tom?
I am mighty.
We need this chip. Its secrets could save Tyrion.
So you think the way to fix it is to make it into a conquest map, right? I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking, honestly. Or just that it would be conquest, I suppose. I don't play a ton of ranked, but I don't know. I kind of want that, like I did the base collection for Wings of Ascension. I made a video on that if anybody wants to get the, what is it? Yeah, Wings of Ascension back piece. You don't have to go all the way for the legendary and you end up getting a pretty cool skin, but I do kind of want the legendary version. I can't decide between the Fractal legendary, the Ad Infinitum, or however you pronounce that, from Fractals. You have the Wings of Ascension legendary back piece from PvP. I don't really care so much about the, I can't remember what it's called, but the one from World versus World. The big-ass backpack, that one. It's kind of cool, and I know that at least a few of those double as glider skins. Maybe all of them do. Sir Timothy Rockington the First. Oh, see, now you just went out there and you hurt my feelings. Wow. Ooh. Don't recall you doing any content about PvP. That's because I'm not a, I don't feel like it's something I'm proficient in enough to cover it. I wouldn't want to phone that in, you know what I mean? Like, I would want to be damn good at PvP if I was going to make more videos about it. I could break down the very basics, but I don't know. Most people probably just think that all I'm ever going to do are guides. So I tend to focus some guides. Like some how to get this thing kind of guides. Obviously, PvP could also have guides. Let me get after... Where's this boy? Where's this boy? Is he down here? Is he down here? He sure isn't. Dang it. Probably should have stayed up there. It's probably off one of those ramps. I'm gonna grab some more of these anyway. I always end up getting lost in this place. Forget what else I had to come here for. There was something that they added. Well, there's the mastery insight. Might have been that. See, look at that. There, Dragon Hunter. Ooh. Dragon Hunter and Firebrand are great. Love them. So we need to turn this in. Where do I turn this in? Sorry guys, I know I'm just running around in circles at this point. Oh. I mean, don't mind if I do. Hi there. It's still not enough, but at least we're closer to the turn-in. Got everything else from here just about. Oh, the doors. Was that an event to get this to open up? I can't remember. But I'll take that chest. It's probably nothing too crazy. Not really. Oh, Warbringer, yep. That's the one. Any new channel for other games? As in, would you like me to recommend another channel for other games, or are you asking if I'm going to make another channel for other games? That's something I've kicked around. I just don't know. Because like, I already struggled to keep reliably releasing videos for Guild Wars 2, and I don't know. If I did, it would be just like a Let's Play channel. I don't know how crazy anybody would be about that. There's no shortage of Let's Play channels. Can I get those blueprints, please? Please, blueprints, please? I don't know that these guys drop them, but I'll see. Get the level. I'll take the level. Alright. Cool. Excavator. Yes. I think you gotta get into that inner room before you can get the supplies that I need. As soon as we get to the central room, I should just be able to, if we all sweep the inside, maybe we'll be able to get enough plans to finish the event. I just feel like since we've put so much time into this now, it'd be nice to get credit for the event.
Thanks for your help. This really belongs to
We made it, and of course now there's something more interesting happening. Alright. None of these have refreshed. Dang it. And I don't think... No, I am getting it from taking these guys out, am I? Yep. Alright. Kill the dredge it is! There's no such thing as other... You don't really need to be the best in everything, you know? Yeah, no, I know. I just... Personally, I feel like when I look up guides on YouTube, if I'm trying to learn how to be better at something, I just want it to come from someone who is somewhat an authority on the matter. That's just my own weird standards more than anything. I could obviously make that kind of stuff. There's no such thing as other games. Captain, I know you got a Let's Play channel. I'm not trying to hate on Let's Play channels. I'm just saying, you know, it's if let me put it this way, guys, and I'll just be completely honest with you. If I was gonna make another YouTube channel at this point, I'd probably actually try to make money off of YouTube because thus far I've kind of just been trying to, I don't know, put my feelers out there, see what this thing's all about, play Guild Wars with some people, talk about Guild Wars with some people. Help people get stuff and learn the game that I've loved for, you know, on and off, but for 6 years, so. But I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, like and subscribe, blah, 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 you know. So I don't know if that's even something I could do. I just, you know, my day job's all right. It's all right. It could certainly be better. I do like making videos. I do a lot. It's just, yeah, Guild Wars is, I don't think Guild Wars is the place to do that, really. Which is fine. I mean, I kind of started this as a, let's see what happens kind of thing, more than anything else. Oh, so be it. We can, do you guys have any blueprints? Feel free to turn those in if you got them. Please, 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 get closer, closer. Nobody? Nobody got the blueprints? Dang. Or are they, is it individual somehow? Thought this was like a group thing.
Should be able to recreate a working dredge tank using these plans. If you obtain any more, I'll take them. Never hurts to cross-reference.
Well, you can have a Saturday Night live stream game. Yeah, true. The NI side of Guild Wars 2 could use some love. No, I totally agree. I do agree. It's been going for years. Is your next stream gonna be... Is you gonna... See, you talk like I like to jokingly talk, but then I... Oh, thank you guys for turning those in. But then I end up reading it, trying to read it correctly. Is you gonna stream the next Living World episode? I've thought about it, but for the same reason that it's kind of weird to talk about certain spoilery things on here, I guess I could preface it with, hey, this is... You're gonna see what happens if you watch this, so it's not as bad. I might. I feel like most people, though, like right after the Living World come out, they're gonna be playing it for themselves, right? Or... Maybe people do get super hyped about the Living World releases and they just want to watch people play it even after they play it for themselves, but... I don't know, I'm doing this streaming thing now, and it's really fun, but I don't really watch a ton of streams on my own, so yeah. Don't really know what other streams are like. How do I be inside of you? Oh, there's your clip for the night, guys. Oh, there. Yes? No? Will it open? It sure won't. Can I break it down? I sure can. You guys already broke it down and got in here. Oh. Alright. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I did play Fortnite when it first came out. I don't play Fortnite anymore, and even if I wanted to do something else, it would not be Fortnite. Kind of grown out of that whole battle royale thing. I have played a little Apex Legends with my friends. That it's been fun. I'm just not really crazy about shooters, which is, you know, most of the games that come out. So just morale. Fine then. If it's just morale. Blow them up. Where are they at? I'm sure you can hear my keyboard, maybe. Is it too loud? If anybody... Oh, stop. I just got this. Oh my... It's like I play for a minute, I look up and there's just all this... You played Fortnite? Yeah, I did. When it first came out, I was actually really excited about the PvE. Surprise, surprise. I really like the tower defense zombie game. Not that that hasn't been done to death, but I did. It had sort of a Plants vs. Zombies aesthetic. And I don't know. Seemed interesting. I actually paid for Fortnite because that was how you could unlock the PvE mode. And then my friends and I proceeded to just play the online version. And I never really got to experience that. Is that even still a thing? I'll tell you what, if I ever play Fortnite, maybe I'll play through the PvE, since, if that even still exists, I don't know. Gotta retroactively go back to that clip, dang it. Don't do it. Just let it go. Yes, would you love if you kept spoiler alerts? Gotta farm up the VM. Battle Royale. You still want that housing thing? Yeah, what, in Guild Wars? Yeah, I think housing would be pretty cool. Mostly I just want Hall of Monuments in Guild Wars too. I think that, you know, like, the content would be the same either way, but if you added something to Guild Wars that was like, hey, here is every, and it's right here, right? Like, this, it already exists. This is it. This is Hall of Monuments, technically. But if you added something like that, where I could maybe, I don't know, like, housing slowly changes over time as you complete certain things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd be grinding some PvE, PvP, world versus world, whatever it takes. Where is this guy? Excuse me. There he is. You know, guys, I will say, for those of you who watched previous streams, disabling auto-targeting has made my targeting a hell of a lot better. I don't know if you guys leave that on, but maybe turn it off. I have it turned off on my main account. Can confirm, did not realize that I would need to do that on this one as well, so. Look at that. Look at those targets. They actually make sense. I think auto-targeting is trying just a little too hard, and that's the problem. It's like, oh, you want to fight this guy? Are you sure? What about that guy way over there? Alright. I think we already did this, did we not? Might as well do it. Get that XP. 40 or 52. And we're getting there. Yeah, we'll have to have a poll or something on what to do once I hit 80 on this account. See what you guys are thinking when we get there. And go ahead and grab this. What kind of... This is 50 to 60. Might as well. You know, playing this on stream has helped me realize that I have catchphrases that I didn't realize that I had. Might as well. And then saying right after everything that I say. You guys will be aware now, won't you? Right? I'll try to stop. It's hard. Okay, your gamer license is officially revoked until further notice. Okay, fair enough. You're going for the other half. Guess I'll try that. Auto-targeting. Be like, this closer guy is scary. Let me target the guy all the way over there. Yeah, leveling well. We're halfway there. Yeah, I mean, we're certainly making some progress. I don't know if there's much more I can get out of. Well, we'll see. Maybe there's some other free-to-play aspects that being level 80 will reveal to me, I suppose. But the only reason I even played on this account ever was just to start fresh. It was right after layoffs. I really wanted to play from the very beginning again, and just to do a more thorough research job on what free-to-play limitations actually are. That little list that they give you is fine, but I've definitely noticed some things that aren't included. I'd have to reference the list at this point, but I know last stream I was noticing some things that they don't exactly tell players or potential players. So far, though, I mean, with all things considered, I think probably the biggest gripe I would have as someone who didn't own the game and was just trying to play free to play is that the bag storage, like your bag space, sucks. I think your bank tabs suck. I haven't been back to my bank in a minute. I mean, other stuff like not having mounts, gliding, elite specs, masteries, but that stuff, I mean, as a free-to-play player, just playing core Tyria, you don't need any of that anyway. Honestly, probably makes for a better game without all that stuff. Or at least a better first experience. Oh, but also the trade post. That is, ugh. Can't sell anything. Like you can, kinda. It's not great though. And I get that it's probably to block out potential gold sellers or people who are gonna abuse the economy, but what the hell? Mending Norn pistol. Oh, well, thanks for playing, Luna. I appreciate it. Also, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Wombo combo. Saw you in my party. Didn't even realize that you joined on. Is that a gem store skin? Jeez. What the hell? I've kept the trial bags from level 80 boost. I never had full bags. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it. Well, wait, let me ask you this. Did you just buy a level 80 boost, or did you get it with... Are you talking about one of the ones you got with the expansions? Because if you get the expansions, you've already given yourself more bag space altogether. Unless you just don't equip anything in those. Looking at both chats. Hoo-hoo. Oh, I see. This is supposed to be the tune of Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Yeah, I was super confused there for a second. I kind of thought maybe, but then I didn't want to start singing Bon Jovi, right? So. Oh, that didn't work out how I wanted it to at all. Trash collector 30 of 51. It's the real end game right there. Probably just find some more of these boreholes. Maybe this guy will be enough. Nope, not quite. Bloop.
I earned that.
100 hearts. Really? Holy crap. That was fast. Didn't feel like 100 hearts. Probably because half of them were completed at the same time that we were doing events. It's the good way. The true good way. You guys... I don't know which way you guys went through here. You just left me? Probably through here. No? Yes. No. Over here. Got it. Oh, with the expansions? Yeah. Well, I mean... Because then you get the extra bag slots as well. Oop. Is it over the other way? What are you trying to tell me? Lassie? What are you trying to tell me, man? Over this way? Is that where you're... Is that where you're trying to... What? You guys came back, I appreciate it, but now I'm even more confused as to which way we leave from. I'm not thinking it's this way. Not gonna lie to you. Wouldn't mind to hear you singing some cheese Bon Jovi acapella. Yeah, you ain't getting that out of me tonight. I don't really, like, I sing all the time when I'm alone because I enjoy singing, right? That's basically why. But I wouldn't say that I'm very good. I don't think I'm going anywhere on a music scholarship anytime soon. That said, maybe one day we'll hit 10K subscribers, and I'm definitely up for doing something a little crazier in celebration of that. I just don't know what to do, so you guys will have to get back to me on that. See what you're thinking. I'll try to come up with some options at the very least. All right, can I? Yep.
To see it all.
I can't wait to see it all. Well, I've already seen it all of it. I don't remember most of it, or at least chunks of it. Ooh. Break roll cages, destroy food sacks, thin their numbers.
Swarm them! Smash them!
Reenact Guild Wars 2 memes or scenes. Yeah, we could do something like that. Depending on how crazy you guys want me to get, I might have to get like a lavalier mic or something though, because if I get far enough away from this thing, you can't hear me anymore, so. I get a cheap one though. Just for in celebration, right? I mean, I will be thoroughly elated if we do hit 10K, because I mean, I'm still surprised that I have as many people subscribed as I do. I know most people don't watch the videos, right? But that seems to be everyone's YouTube channel. PewDiePie has, what, 90+ million subscribers. Most of his videos get a few million views. Only a few million, but compared to his subscriber count. That might be a bad example, though, because a lot of people are subbing just to beat T-Series right now, right? So. You have no doubt. It's sort of, it's like my stretch goal for the year. But I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like I'm pretty close to some of the other big Guild Wars 2 YouTubers. Some of the, not like Wooden Potatoes, but some of the other guys, and I don't know, I feel like they might bring a little bit more content-wise than I do, so maybe I will start to top off. Need to be better about getting videos out in some kind of reasonable time. It took me, you know, to the second week into Super Adventure Box to actually get any videos out on that, and that's not good. That means if anybody else already made a video and, you know, people already watched that, they don't need to watch mine, so. Gotta be quicker about it. It'd be a whole lot easier if I didn't have this damn day job, guys, you know? These respawning? I feel like I'm just grabbing these in a circle right now. Yeah, sure. That's my favorite heart. Could I invite? Yeah, of course you can invite your friend. You don't have to ask me. Well, we can change this to a squad if you guys want to invite more people. We're just doing open world. Let's get the Zerg. Subbing has lost value over the years. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never really paid that close attention to that aspect of YouTube until, you know, I started doing it for myself. And even then, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not crazy about it. And this channel is, I mean, I do put ads on my videos, but that's mostly just to see, like, how much I could potentially make, I guess. But this is more a labor of love, just playing a game that a lot of people in my life won't play for some reason, right? So. Too many buttons.
Learn something new every day.
Oh, there we go. Squad up. Let's do this. Yeah, I know we did it that one time. Where were we? We were like... Ah, man. Was that like Diesa Plateau or something? We were doing map completion. Well, that's pretty much what we've been doing. But, we scaled the bejesus out of that submarine event. I've never seen that many separatists show up before. That was amazing. Ooh, hello. This is his champion.
This rose has thorns. Here they are.
Yeah.
You are much improved.
Well, there's kind of a lot of us to be doing that. Haven't done any vistas like at all in this playthrough, so let's take a look. Hopefully my computer doesn't half render everything like happens sometimes. Makes the game look real dumb. I always try to, especially if it's been a while, I try to make myself watch those. Oh yeah, it was Plains of Ashford. You're right. You're right. I always mix those two zones up for some reason. It's almost like they're both connected to the Char starting zone, and they have very similar aesthetics to them. One has a dungeon in it, though. All right. Well, we are getting kind of close to 3. Probably be wrapping things up. I might play a little over tonight. We'll see. I am pretty close to 53, so we're definitely going to get 53 at least. Be nice to hit 55, but I don't know if there's enough time in my night left for that just yet. We'll see. After we squat up, trying to get out of here, you know, jeez. Oh, there's a sunken chest. Oh, man. Yeah, my underwater weapons are crap. Probably salvaged upgrades for this. Would really like to see your first pug raid try. Are you being on World versus World, being chased by a Zerg trying to kill you? I mean, I could definitely do that. Oh. Yeah, I've had some moments like that. And I do tend to yell at my computer, so maybe that'd be entertaining. Thing is like when I play competitive stuff, I curse a lot. So I don't know if that's gonna be as much what people want to see. I don't know. I know you're all, you know, grown and whatnot, and you can handle some swear words, but I curse a lot when I feel like someone's trying to murder me in a video game. And I kind of tunnel, so I don't realize I'm doing it, and then after the fact, I'm like, oh. But, yeah, maybe I'll make an effort. I mean, if I can get some kind of... Man. Oh, there's someone there. Lucky me. If I can get a... excuse me. If I can get a raid group together, something like that, then I would definitely, I mean, I'll upload my first attempt. You guys can make fun of me. I know that's what you guys come here for, so. Gotta figure out a better setup with this mic so that I can actually see my rewards. Difference between you and Witness, he's on EU and you're on NA. The algorithm isn't in your favor. Well, my work times and sleep times aren't really in my favor either, but thanks for watching, man. I mean, event chain. Well, thanks for all the help, guys. We're defending. Jeez. So I feel half the time in the personal story. It's like I'm just down here bleeding to death. Just stand there. Thanks, Ritlock. Thanks, Bram.
Look out! It's a trap.
Yeah, I know. That's my greatest fear, is eventually I might sort of become a member of the Guild Wars 2 community in the way that people might seek me out. Maybe I should just play only on this one account. Well, you know, I've already given you guys my main account on stream, so dang it.
What is that giant statue?
People could stream snipe me, you know. I don't want that. I imagine I'm somewhat of a meme to anybody who is a little more entrenched in the veteran side of Guild Wars 2. So I'm not nearly the pro player that most of the people who make videos for the game are, so it is what it is. I did once get a YouTube message from Brazil, if you guys know who that is. That's so far, that's about as exciting as it is. Oh, and I did win 10th place in Wooden Potatoes video contest. That was pretty cool. There's some really good videos in there. I didn't think I had a chance. Plus, I think he got over 300 submissions. He ended up having to add more prize pools because there were just so many people. Oh, wow. Kudos to him for actually committing to that. I remember checking his channel like crazy, trying to figure out when the actual prizes were coming out. And then I felt like a total jerk because some of the gem codes they gave me didn't work. And I was like, hey, I just want to make sure I know how this works. Because I don't really input gem codes. I usually just buy them with, you know, my money. So, just outright through the game. I was like, am I doing this wrong? And then they ended up giving me other gem codes. I hope they don't think that I'm like some kind of jerk trying to swindle them out of additional gems or something. Maybe that's something I could consider if I get enough subs or something. Do a little contest or something. Well, Brazil doesn't make vids anymore, but at the time he did. That was pre-legendary armor shenanigans, right? So that hadn't happened yet. He commented on my dungeon video, probably because he loves dungeons.
energized.
more than anything. Friendly rabbit. What is this, Eye of the North? Is he gonna lead us somewhere? Even once we chase Dolphy.
Fast as the wind. This rose has thorns. Here they are.
There we go. Oh. Oh, you. Random booster I won't use anyway. Pistol, 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 pistol. Nope. Nothing too exciting. I did get a branded Riftstone for what it's worth. I figured that much. Let's just try to get rid of some of these salvage kits at this point.
How very satisfying.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh no, do you have the boombox I want? Okay, okay. What is this? Is that the world? Trying to remember what world that is. I want to say it's world 2, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's world 1. Well, hey, at least they get to hear the Super Adventure Box music for once. Oh, wait, you know, I didn't even get the frickin' hero point, guys. You guys were leading me here and everything. Or no, that was the hero point. I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me. I was stupid twice. Yeah, I do miss his videos too. He had some insight. I think I heard that he does have some kind of channel, but it's not called Brazil anymore. I don't know if it's specifically Guild Wars or if he even talks about Guild Wars, or I don't know, maybe it's just all a troll. He made mention of that in one of the last tea times he was on, just like vaguely. So I looked in the description to see if maybe they linked it. Of course they didn't, so if that's real, I don't know where it is. Brazil, if you're out there, I won't tell anybody what your channel is. Just hit me up on YouTube and let me know where to go, man. A salmon. Kinda just been caught up here. Could head south. You guys on your mounts? Well, I saw that a little too late. Common mistake. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with that name, right? You know, to be honest, guys, I kind of hate the CommonTate name. Not gonna lie. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and I've basically just committed to it now. I think that's probably most YouTubers, though. Wow, I didn't see the skimmer for a second. It didn't, like, render on my screen, so you were just floating. Alright, oop. Not gonna be able to scoop for that one.
How very satisfying.
Well, thanks for trying to tell me the right thing to do. It's no big deal. Like I said, I'll probably go through and clean up some of these at least in between streams moving forward. I probably won't go for, you know, full map completion or anything, because I'm not going to be getting legendaries on this account, I don't think. I'm curious how many hero points I have. Woo! 302. Almost as much as my main account, right? Well, I'm gonna have to get better at timing these barrels. Or bombs. Barrel bombs. Yeah, they got the, what is the item? Well, you got Deroyer. Deroyer's in Fractals. I don't think Teapot has any items yet. Maybe he does, though. Because I know Wooden Potatoes has... what is that item? It's a Heart of Thorns item, but it's basically his logo. That would be cool. I mean, I think first step would be trying to get Guild Wars 2 partnered, but... I kind of like not being partnered sometimes. That way, if I have something less than ideal to say about the game, I don't have to worry about anything. It's not like I want to completely just shit all over the game, but sometimes I do want to talk about stuff in a way that maybe ArenaNet wouldn't like. I don't know how the partner program works like that. I imagine they're pretty understanding, especially given more recent events and things I've heard from existing partners. I think they're pretty forgiving. A mat named CommonTate. Be a weird mat. Hopefully, the vendor in the future that sells gear that has 2 stat types that you can swap between at a time, that vendor will be called Tate. Or, I guess CommonTate would work. It's a little weird. In Guild Wars 1, there was a character, Footman Tate, and I did name my, my Asura Guardian Footman Tate originally, and then I realized that everybody I was playing with probably thought I was just in defeat, and I didn't really like that so much anymore. Didn't like it. Didn't like that idea one bit. Alright, Risen. Well, never mind. Been dealt with. I just want this waypoint, to be honest. Give me a mount! If they did add any other kind of mount, it would be really cool to see, like, a 2-person mount. 2+ person mount would be really, really cool, but... There we go. Oh! Oh, that's not one of us, but still. You got the res on that guy, or you need assistance? Assistance. Common. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Get out of there. Nope. Make myself a little checklist. Play the personal story, map complete some of the earlier maps, get some damn gathering tools that aren't trashed here from the starter zone, look at more engineer builds, play engineer alone and not in a group that's going to completely carry you. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see him. I was looking at other things. Man, give me a boss basilisk, thank you. A legendary mat named like that? You gotta shoot higher? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps that's what it'll be. But if it's a legendary mat, that means like 10% of all players will even never see it, so... Is it even worth? It could be the most trivial item in the game. If anything that they ever added was a reference to me, I'd probably freak out. I don't know how these other guys stay so cool about it, because I'd be like, ah, I'm in the game! So. Alright. How south have we come? Oh, we've come pretty damn south. Alright. Maelstrom just beneath us.
Learn something new every day.
Just gonna try and comb this map a little bit. Well, sorry for not playing Shatterer last time, guys, but we started with Shatterer today, so, I mean, at least I made up for it. Even though I didn't contribute a ton. These are absolutely terrible for event stuff like that, I think. I don't know. Needed to just chill on Flamethrower. Maybe I will just do that for a minute. Flamethrower is just too fun to give up right now. I mean, we're leveling anyway. Might as well just play something that's fun. Do I want to see a bus? What are you talking about? Oh, get out of there! There's the flames of the gods.
Fury rising.
I feel like this exact same objective is in Brisbane Wildlands with these energy probes. Probably all over the place. Undead corpse. Talk to it, something will spawn. Yeah, burn it. Talk to it. Burn it. Interact with it, whatever you want to call it. Bus mount for Guild Wars 2? Oh, I see what you're saying. That totally caught me off guard. I don't want to see a bus, but... I don't know, before they added the War Claw, I thought it would be cool to have maybe just like a big mount that players could maybe, I don't know, sit inside of, or, you know, I guess they're all creatures. You probably don't want to sit inside of anything. I don't know, a way for like 5 to 10 people to be carted from one area to the next. Probably be way more broken than people already suspect the War Claw is. Even though I don't know, especially after the nerfs, I just don't think it's that impactful. Like, the biggest change is you can catch back up, and I like that. That was probably the biggest deterrent. You're just running and running and running, and then someone will just some roaming jerk will just kill you, and then you're just like, I don't even want to play anymore. I could have got like 4 things done in any other game mode, but because of that, like, I'm just falling asleep, and then because you're not paying attention, Mr. Thief comes out of nowhere. Oh, this is where that story chunk is, isn't it? By Fort whatever it's called. We'll know in a second. Because it's right over there. Well, we could do this event. Yeah, just like a bus. I mean, yeah. I think that's why it's said inside, is because you had me thinking about a bus. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what were people speculating it might be before? Wasn't it something like a rhino? Something like a big armored, plated. Wow. Did not see the abomination. Give me that explosion, please. Don't kill me. There it is. Oh no, it got you? I am not healing you. I am healing the NPC next to you. I apologize. I thought for sure I had you covered there.
Excelsior.
And this is like exactly like that story step. Oh, they're already all gone.
Now on to our
I'll take the item booster. You guys about to glide? Because I sure can't do that. Yep. Look at you guys cheating. You're cheaters. Yeah, that ain't happening. Okay, what if the sky scale is a 2-person flying mount? That'd be pretty cool.
I need help.
That water's probably... Yeah, I'm gonna die. Okay. I was like, that water's not deep enough to jump into and negate the damage, so... So what is this called? What is this? What is this place? Dang it. I thought it'd be a point of interest or something. Or at least called out on the map somewhere. I can't remember. Fort. CommonTate fantasizes about being in a creature confirmed. You knew it. You knew it when you first talked to me. You're like, this guy, I think he wants to be inside of creatures. I could smell it on him, right? You reminded me of the Flintstones. You remember the airplanes on the Flintstones? Oh yeah, that's basically what it would be. Just strap a structure to a pterodactyl and we all just fly around. I don't know, I really liked, there was a 2-seater chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV. And I think you could, maybe you could only ride it with the person that you enter in the, like, recruit a friend thing with. I can't even remember at this point. But I just thought that was really cool.
You look useful. You look useful.
My friend who knew much more about the game would kind of cart me from area to area, and that was obviously nice. And, I mean, as long as you don't play it super casually, like you pay attention to your surroundings, you can actually learn a fair bit about the map. But, man, is the questing in that game absolute doo-doo crumbs. I just can't. The dungeons are pretty fun. Combat just feels really slow compared to Guild Wars. I don't know. But especially those daring quests are pretty much what beat that game to death for me. It would be like if this is like, I could probably make an entire video talking about this, right? But like, all right, so we get the living world. We get it in installments. If you're not, you know, if you don't log in, you don't gain access to it, barring this most recent kind of rehash of the living world, giving everyone a week to get all the older episodes for free and all that. But then, because you have to play, you have to log in to get them unlocked, ArenaNet can't really make you, like, it can't force you to have to play them in chronological order without being considered heavily pay to win, or not pay to win, but pay to progress. Well, Final Fantasy XIV does the same thing. They have these patches that come out. They had a little bit of story, a couple new items to go for. But let me tell you, someone who started brand spanking new, you got to play through the core game and at least beat the primary story all the way before you can get to what we would consider to be their living world. Then you have to play through each episode of that. There are about a bajillion freaking quests, and it takes about as long as an expansion to get through an entire season in terms of how many side quests. Well, you don't have to do the side quests, but you know what I mean. Like, you're forced to play through that, and because of that, everyone playing basically knows the storyline if they paid attention. In Guild Wars 2, I feel like a lot of people can kind of be anywhere in the story at any time, and that's sort of bad and good at the same time. There's no real gate, but you're more likely to get stuff spoiled if you're playing current living world and you maybe didn't play the previous expansion, or, you know, whatever big story steps are there. But yeah, it was their... I don't even know what I think they all had individual names, and they didn't have like a fancy name like The Living World like we have, but that's what it was. There were just these little patches that would add a little something something to the game. But yeah. I don't know which design in terms of MMO development is better. I personally prefer the Guild Wars 2 system. Obviously, I'm here playing it now, right? But there's something to be said about the entire player base having to have completed certain tasks before they could reach certain content, both for spoilers and just so people can talk about the story a little bit easier in zone chat, at least. I can't even talk about things on stream without you guys yelling at me for being Mr. Spoiler Man. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I was trying to get this waypoint. I just got sidetracked. Captain could smell people's fetishes confirmed. Yeah, I mean, it was a mastery, right? You unlocked it, and now that's the thing that you could do. You got to relate video game activities to your everyday life and confuse your friends and family. Or is that just me? You guys do that? Luckily, a lot of my friends mostly play video games, so they get me, but just burn Bambi's mom right there. All right. Sometimes the flamethrower just seems really aggressive to me. I don't know why. I've played way more aggressive stuff, and I'm just like, ugh. I murdered him. I murdered Bambi's mom. Alright, I'll shut up. Can I just get a little bit more of the map, please? Yeah, it's all underneath, I bet. Dang it. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna go to the scale stand and cut across just to grab this chunk of the map. I don't know how I missed this. I'll be there in a sec. We just need a mount long enough to throw 2 saddles on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, it wouldn't be that... I don't think it would be that hard. The problem is that when you switch on and off of your mount, it's kind of like the game is changing your character model because the mount and your character model are completely connected. So to do that with 2 players is probably damn near impossible and totally out of the question. I just think it would be cool. That was something that I did enjoy in another game. But, I mean, if we never get that, all things considered, I think they did pretty damn well with mounts, guys. If we don't get the 2-seater mount, I'm happy that all the mounts actually have game mechanics and are used to move differently through the world. That's fine. Oh no! I may get my crate daily. Bambi, the live-action remake. Man, it's only a matter of time. Disney had to go and make cartoon sequels to every one of their classic cartoons, and because nobody's watching The Lion King 75, they had to redo a live-action version. I mean, I'm sure they're fine. Just seems like every movie that comes out is a remake or it's a superhero movie, right? So I just saw a trailer for another Joker movie. I was like, do we really need this? Haven't we told Batman and Joker's story enough times? Guess we haven't, so here we go again. I won't lie though, it's better looking than most of them. I found it intriguing anyway.
Fury rising.
Fury rising. Flamethrower is aggressive, right? But consider those who are not online currently will need to pay 200 gems to get the sky scale. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's how the roller beetle is, right? Can't have the roller beetle unless you own that episode of The Living World, right? I think. Yeah, because it's part of the achievements connected to that map, and you need to talk to random Asura guy who introduces you to Petey in the first place. So, I mean, I guess what that'll mean is what it's kind of been like so far. Like, the roller beetle mount can smash through those wall barriers, but they really only put, like, a couple wall barriers. It's like, they never retroactively add wall barriers to, like, Quarteria or any of the other Living World things, so you can go back and be like, oh, there's a thing here that I can interact with now, and maybe there's a maze or something. I don't know. I guess they don't have to do all that, but it just makes their bonus abilities feel a little less importante, you know? Live action Pokemon? I'm gonna see that damn movie, you guys. I love Ryan Reynolds. I absolutely love Pokemon. I hate what that movie looks like, and I'm gonna see it anyway. I'm just gonna deal with it. I've even heard that they're working on a sequel to that already. There's already a sequel. Oh. I would say out of all the voices to ever voice Pikachu, I think Ryan Reynolds is probably pretty close to the last on my list.
That feels better.
If you think about it, there was a mount. Heart of Thorns, the only thing. But only Froggies can use it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Please. Don't kill me. I was reading chat, I'm sorry. Don't punish me for reading chat. Oh, that's Bambi's dad right there. He knows what I did. Came to avenge his wife. Have I received the daily? I believe I probably should have, right? Did I just not pay attention to that? Or can free to play not? We gotta have access to that. Daily. Daily.
That feels
Doodly doo. Am I just not seeing this? I'm not seeing this.
The chief is under attack.
Well, you know.
Crate are attacking the south gate.
Oh, crate. Maybe these crate don't count because they're like event crate.
Crate are slithering away to lick their wounds.
As long as we defy them together, the crate can't steal our land or our lives.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu. Aw, man. Mr. Mime is probably like the best character that I've seen in that trailer. He's terrifying. He's as terrifying as I thought he would be in a live-action Pokemon movie. So. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be kind of cheesy, but I'm sure it'll be overall worthwhile, hopefully. Oh boy, this nonsense. Or no, not this nonsense. Thinking of, Maelstrom, aren't I? Or no. No, this is the Crate Witch. God, why do I have everything so mixed around? I know these maps are neighboring and all, but... These crate will count for the daily if I have access to it, but I'm not sure that I do. I thought that was it right there. I summon Maelstroms. Well, we're coming. Haha, I thought you were getting heals. That was accidental. Ooh. Nope. I thought that was the right way. No, it is. It is. Just gotta get rid of this guy so he doesn't mess up all my jumps. Do. No, that's the easy way, man. I really just wanted to spam 5 on that. It makes me think of Daredevil Staff 5, where you could just spam it forever and use it to cheese every jumping puzzle in the game, pretty much. It's great on Not So Secret, if you guys ever want to complete that and you're struggling and you happen to have Heart of Thorns and a spare character slot, or you play... I mean, if you play Thief, you probably already know, but... So easy. It's the only way I was able to do it. What am I holding? Must pick something up. Quaggin treasure? I'll collect Quaggin treasures, defeat Crate, and free Crate.
Sacrifice.
Well, guess what? Almost just owned myself. Oh. 75.
Fast as the wind.
Ooh. This is where I go down. Soon. Come on, health turret. There we are. Ooh, got it. Woohoo! Does that not count? Aw. Feels bad, man. I always feel like the jumping goggles are kind of finicky. So yeah, can confirm, doesn't seem like we're gonna have access to the crate daily on free-to-play accounts. I don't know what that is.
Fury rising. Protected.
You're expecting a movie review and thoughts now for Detective Pikachu? Is that out? Holy crap, I don't even know if that's out. It's out soon, isn't it? I was like, wait, should I have seen it to give you said review? Is that what you're saying? Because I definitely haven't seen it if it is out. Come on! Oh, well then... Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, I said snap. Anyway, yes, it is it is officially the end of the stream. I've let this go on a little bit longer than I originally intended. So, to anybody who came along for the ride, thank you. I appreciate you coming and talking in chat. Had a lot of different people speaking today, so that was pretty cool. We will be doing this next Friday. Maybe some PvP. Probably not for 3 hours, but we'll see. We'll see what everybody's interested in. It'll probably be Mesmer. I'll probably be playing something cheesy and dumb. And it'll probably not be ranked, at least at first. So, yeah, bye guys. Thank you for playing, as always. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And yeah. And then eventually we'll get you that Detective Pikachu review. So, alright guys. Again, thank you so much, and I'll catch you next Friday. Well, maybe.